All right, there is the time. This is another walking at the community park video. And this time I am at a very interesting location. That's right. It's a big park. A lot of walking distance. The interesting thing about this park is that it is located at the Interstate 10 and Interstate 110 split. Yep, that's what these bridges are for, the highways. So, and yes, I'm doing my talking while I'm recording this video. So, I'm in my vehicle right now, but before we get out, let's take a look here. That is a football field. As you can see, you got the field goal uprights, crossbar. I don't know what that thing is right there. I thought that was a fire hydrant at first, but no. There's the other one. You hear that noise? Yep, because that's traffic going pretty fast. It is 5 p.m. traffic. A lot of people come home from work during this hour, so look at that, a bridge on top of another bridge. Yep, just like in American Truck Simulator. And speaking of Truck Simulator, there are a lot of truckers on that bridge. They're coming from the Mississippi River Bridge. So they're going eastbound on Interstate 10. Look at that, see? One truck after another. Yeah. So, and this is Interstate 110 going northbound. Alright, so let's get out, do some walking. Here we go. Yep, it's louder now because thanks to the vehicle, so I hope y'all can hear me. I decided to do my talking during this while I'm recording this because of that. So let's see how it goes. I have been here before, but never on video, so making sure I got everything that I need. There we go. So here we go. So this is the parking lot. It's one of the lots. There's my vehicle, and I am the only one here. Yeah, look how high up that is. Hey, there's a street light post way up there. Look at that. Look how big those, I don't know what you call those columns. They're so big. We can hear traffic, but we can't see them. Oh, that's interesting. When it gets dark, these lights will come on. Yeah, look at all these lights. And there's even more over there. So you can do, you can play outdoor football at night. That's cool. Alright, sorry about shaking the camera. I'm just making sure I got everything in my pockets, so yeah. Alright, so let's walk around here. There's some handicap spots, but they got this, I don't know how this happened. How did this happen? From the hurricane? Like, it is totally bent. I can't even move it. Trash can right there. I don't know if that's a big ant pile or not. But... And there are the neighborhood park rules. Pause if you want to read that. And this is part of the walking trail. Alright. And yeah, that's the name of it. I'm not sure why that sign is up there, but okay. Yeah, there's even more lights. Hey, a bird on top of the upright. That's funny. Oh, apparently, look, it looks like they're repairing the guardrails of that bridge. A biker going by. And before we start walking, I want to show you something over here first. I'm gonna be using the zoom lens, and yeah, that's why I'm using my digital camera instead of my GoPro. So yeah, this is what I want to do throughout the spring season for vlogging, walking at different parks before the summer heat comes back. But yeah, isn't that weird that there's a park like right here underneath all these bridges? Alright, if way over there, way down there, I'm not going to walk all the way there. It's a railroad crossing. And that railroad crossing was the first ever train short I did. Yep, it was at that crossing. That was in spring of last year. Yeah, I was walking around this whole park on my own time, and then I decided to walk all the way to the crossing, and then that's where I did those two shorts. The first one was a gateless railroad crossing. And then the second one, not too long after that, I heard a train coming. Perfect timing. So, yeah, that's a quick story on that. So now we shall begin walking. Yeah, the only bad thing about this park, it is very noisy because of the traffic. And that's why I said earlier, it's weird that there's a park right here. But when I was here last year, I was listening to my favorite sports talk shows on my earbuds. So I didn't want to hear all this noise, but I have to talk louder. Oh, school buses. You can kind of see some of the vehicles. Hello, birds. How you doing? What is that wire right there? You see that? Hey, Walmart. So here's the walking trail. Let's do our walk here. This is like, I guess this is like the biggest park I've ever been to. It's pretty big. But the noisiest park. You know how a lot of parks, it's, peace and quiet? It's never peace and quiet here. Yeah, look. Speed limit, 60. It's very big and spacious. Jeez. I know. This is like a one-time thing. A challenge. So right here you can do your exercise. Hello, truckers. That's interesting. I don't know what this is called, but I've seen this before. Oh, you can see vehicles way up there. Another trucker. This, you can do your pull-ups, I think. That's very high. Sun's going down. So yeah, it's actually it's a perfect day today, or a perfect evening. If I did this a few hours ago, it would probably be a little bit too hot for me, but there is a nice breeze, which you don't get very often here in South Louisiana, so that's good. I don't know what these things are. All right, this is interesting. All right, pause if you want to read that. And look right here. This is the map. Downtown Greenway Bike and Pedestrian Path. So this is where it's at. This park right here. Where am I? Am I right? Am I here or here? No, I think I'm here. Yeah, I think I'm right here. Yeah, this is where we're at. This is where we're at right now. So I can walk all the way here and then all the way there. I'm not going to do that, and I didn't do that last year. I mainly walked around the Expressway Park itself, which is basically what this video is going to be about. But you can ride your bike, you can walk a lot, far, and that is downtown. This is downtown, River Center. That's a small arena, and they actually have a hockey team here. Yes, Baton Rouge has a hockey team here. I've been to a few games, so next time I'll go, I'll try and do a video there. Casino, and that is the river. Interstate 10, that's the Mississippi River Bridge. And this is Interstate 110 going up north. So yeah, you see how that's so weird. This park right underneath the split. But yeah, what if they have this in American Truck Simulator? Yes, the state of Louisiana is a future DLC in that game. I'm sure they're gonna have this intersection in the game probably. Anyways, look, more truckers. How y'all doing? One after another. The future. Look, there's even more. Wow, there's a truck hauling trucks. Which I've done that before. Kenworth trucks. So many truckers. One after another. So many. Well, it's not moving slow anymore. These truckers are coming from the Mississippi River Bridge. Got a Swift truck. Look at that, one after another. Count how many truckers, count how many semi-trucks you see in this video. That's a challenge. Whoa, look at what that trucker's hauling. See Amazon Prime. I got that in American Truck Simulator, one of the mods I activated. Wow. That is a lot of truckers. Alright. And then this bridge, this one is moving slow. Look how high this one is. This bridge is going towards the Mississippi River Bridge. So, yeah. All right, let's keep walking, shall we? Okay, what does this say? Okay, it tells you what this park has. And, oh, you can get a better look at the map. You can get a better look at the map here. Same map. Yeah. right, here we go. More truckers. Okay. I think this is where you can park your bikes. And no, I don't have a bicycle to ride. I don't ride my bike. I'm not one of those people that just rides a bicycle. I would just do walking instead. So, but I do have a friend named Alec. If he's somehow watching this, then yeah, he rides his bike a lot. More truckers. And traffic coming to a stop, it seems like. But yeah, there's a lot. What if they honk at my horn? Or what if they honk at me? That'd be funny. Some random dude. What if I yell, I'm a fan of your truck game? What if they, I wonder if any of these truckers have ever played that game before. Maybe some of them have. Look at this trucker hauling some more trucks. And I can't tell what brand they are because I can't see the brand name in the front. Some of them I can kind of tell. So many truckers. Texas. Okay. It is a great day to be out here. All right, so we have options. We can either go this way or keep going this way. We're gonna go this way, but I think we're gonna come back from that path going back to the parking lot. So let's go this way for now. We're about to go underneath the tallest highway bridge I've ever seen. Oh, look over here. We've got a basketball court. Okay, so as of this recording, as I speak, I've actually done some clips of me playing basketball and tennis, but it wasn't at this park. It wasn't at this park, so I might come back here. Maybe I'll try and play some basketball, shoot some hoops with this loud noise going on here. Got some bleachers right here. This is a nice one. This is a nice basketball court. Walk-Ons, Bistro and Bar. That's a restaurant. They got good food there. Yep, more bleachers. That's for the football field. Okay, this is interesting. You have a half court over there. That's a half court. Then you got a full court. That's cool. Yeah. In the Summer Olympics of last year, I watched some 3v3 basketball. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they would use half a court, 3-on-3. Up, and traffic has come to a stop again. This is everyone's least favorite part about, coming into the city. Another trash bin over there. Do not enter. It's a one-way street. Oh boy, someone forgot to put their little Doritos bag trash in the trash bin. Oh, I didn't even realize they got one of those. Why is that crushed? How did that happen? They crushed that like it's a soda can or something. Even more truckers. Oh, I heard a trucker. He blew his horn. Oh, wow. That's weird. That sign is facing the wrong direction. Huh. I wonder how that happened. That's so high up. Oh, look over there. I believe that's supposed to be a little, that's supposed to shoot some water out. Okay, let's keep walking. Oh man, look at all these cracks. They say, step on the crack, you break your mama's back. I don't know where they got that from. Over there's a little playground area. Okay, yeah, yes, I've been to this park before, and I took some pictures, and that is like the biggest, weirdest looking shape of a tree I've ever seen in my life. You'll see. Dang, look at that. What the heck happened here? Must have got a lot of rain a couple days ago. Seesaw. Baby swings over there. Someone left their drink. This is kind of messy. It's kind of weird that they have this little playground right here as well, underneath all these highway bridges. Okay, so look at this tree. I mean, look how far the branches extend. See? Oh my gosh. You see that? This is from the same tree. Look at that. My gosh. This is like, yeah, I'm telling you. I had to take a picture of this. Look at that branch. It's like you can walk on it. Do a little parkour. What the heck? Oh, another one of those things. I don't know why that's there. Got two benches. And yeah, that's a problem. They should not be having that here with all these leaves right under this tree. That is weird. It's kind of weird that this park even exists. But it is what it is. So, now we got a little entrance right there. Oh, okay, there's another set. This one's not as bad. This one's more clean. Look, see that? That's from the same tree, that branch. Yeah, so many bridges. Swing. What if I get on the swing? Nah. I did that at a different park, and that was for my GoPro. That one's actually pretty high. The swing seat is kind of high. It feels weird walking on this too. It does feel weird walking on this. Anyways, so this part is not as bad. That stands for B16. Thought it says big for a second, but yeah, look at that tree. My God, I can stand far away and you can see the whole thing. All right, now we're gonna walk this way. Yeah, it's like a little maze. Another trash can. All right. Oh, look, there's no tree. There used to be a tree right there. And more truckers doing their business. Anyways, oh, there's the main sign. Expressway Park. We can have like your own Olympics. What is that? Basketball, climbing, walking, football. Cool. on the way back, we're gonna go this way. See, one truck after another. And yep, you can ride your bicycle down here. And there's another map we can take a look at. Now, I want to tell you something that's pretty interesting. Over there, you can't really see it, but there's a building behind that tree. That used to be my elementary school. That's right, I used to go there. Yep, we would always come here. My mom would always drop me off at that school. We would always pass this expressway park. So, yeah. Here's another map. So I believe we are now right here. And then you can keep going up north. And then you can pretty much go to downtown. Which I'm not gonna do that. I don't have the time to do that, but we're mainly gonna be focusing on this area. This street light does not have those buttons to push. They don't have that. But we do have a green light, so we can go ahead and cross real quick. There's nobody here. And this traffic light does not have any cameras. There's a fire hydrant. Let's see where this takes us to. I don't think I've ever been on this walking trail. I'm not sure where this takes us to, so we're gonna walk on it for a little bit. And we're going underneath these bridges again. This is why this is the weirdest park ever, because of its location. But the park itself, not too bad. It's not my favorite though. And another thing is the noise you gotta deal with. Okay, now you can see that building. Yep, that building, that used to be my elementary school. I went to school there from 2010 to 2014. 2nd through 5th grade. Yeah, it's crazy. Time flies. Okay, what the heck happened here? I've never actually walked on here on this trail before. What in the world happened here? How did this happen? Look at that. Look at the size of these big old rocks. Look. Okay, that is heavy. What is this from? What the heck? Look at this big old thing. I don't know what the heck happened. Oh. What on earth happened up there? Okay, now that is scary. Can you imagine like walking on this trail and then these things hit your head? Oh, look at this one. I'm afraid another piece is gonna fall down. I don't think so, because it's not that windy, but that is very dangerous. That is very scary. What the heck? That is a lot of pieces, though. And this, I don't know where that came from. Oh, look, they put a pile over there. There's even more? Ay, ay, ay. Look, it's a lot darker over there. Look at all, there's a bunch of trash. This is Interstate 10 going westbound. That goes to the Mississippi River Bridge. What a disaster. What the heck? All right, let's walk back. I
I think I've seen enough after that. Is that a giant ant pile? Yeah, sometimes part of this park is messy. I don't know what these things are. There's a random box. There's a bunch of trash. I wonder if like someone's living out here. You can't be living out here with all these noise. What is that? Seems like someone was living out here. Oh my gosh. You picked the worst. You picked the noisiest spot to sleep out here, I guess. More truckers up close. Satellite over there. Anyways, hey, I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, you can see it. The moon. That's interesting. All right, let's see where this takes us to. Yeah, I've actually never walked on this trail, so I don't know where this takes us to. There's another one. We're going back down. Looks like we have to walk around the median. But look, you can see more truckers going by. Oh, look at that. What happened to the guardrail? Yeah, you can tell these are old bridges going down this hill here. All right, now we gotta walk back. What happened here? Yeah, I don't come to this park much because it's a little far away from me, so, but I figured since I'm doing a little series during the spring, me walking at different parks, why not do that before the summer heat comes back. All right, making sure no vehicles are coming, so that's good. All right, let's turn around. Oh, car coming. I think the car's gonna stop. Yep. There we go. We're gonna keep walking this way. I'd say the only good thing about this park is the basketball courts. Yeah, and the football field. What if I come out? Maybe I should I come out here again and try and like kick a field goal through the uprights? I've never done that before, but I don't know. All right, now we're gonna walk this way back to the parking lot. Stay safe, truckers. Stay cool. All right. And of course, stay hydrated. Most important. This part of the park is nice. Yeah, I'd say this section like half of this park is nice, but then like over here, not so much, in my opinion. But I'd say the one bad thing about this park is the noise. Maybe that's why no one really comes out here, because of the noise. Alright guys, so we're gonna walk back to where we start and end this video because I am running low on memory. I got 2 minutes left, so perfect timing. Man, what if it'd be funny, on my way back home I see a train and I can't do a video of the train because I'm out of memory. Nope. That'd be funny if I can somehow kick a field goal up in that bridge. I don't think I can. That is very high, so. And there's my vehicle. So, that will be it. There's another parking lot over there. And I believe, yeah, there's another one on that side as well. So, it's not just this area. All right, now I'm getting kind of sweating, so perfect timing to go back and cool off. So thank you for watching. See you next time.